I should say I'm speechless, but I won't. I want to thank you, my friends, for being with my family and with me this afternoon. I feel as if I'd been drowned with lovely exaggerations, and I appreciate them. My comments now may serve to restore some more realistic balance into this evening's cherished program. First of all, I want to say that to be associated with Paula Dobryansky, who helped introduce me to the State Department 29 years ago. She obviously was a child, you understand, is a great honor today. It is she who now heads our international movement toward creating a community of democracies and bringing it into an international force for democracy and for human dignity. Carl Gershman, her partner in this effort this afternoon, has been a recognized leader for justice and for freedom for as long as I can remember. He has become an international symbol for human rights on all of our continents. And to have Vin Weber, chair of the National Endowment for Democracy, introduce me tonight is of special meaning to me. When I was associated some years ago with Hubert Humphrey and the University of Minnesota, it was Vin Weber, a Republican member of Congress, who carried forward the message of democracy, human rights, and our national dignity. And it came to symbolize Minnesota politics for both parties. Permit me at the outset of this talk to note my own deep feeling that my Maggie is with us tonight. Her presence here this evening provides the reality that is and has been an integral part of my life and the lives of my children and grandchildren who are here with us this afternoon. It was she who never let me forget that our unanticipated entry into public life was a commitment to human rights, to human dignity, to family, and to the politics aimed at the strengthening of democracy and human dignity. I need her, I miss her. When I was representing our government in our striving to emphasize democracy for the human being, it was Maggie and our children who provided me with the strength for that effort. I was born 87 years ago to parents who who had only recently arrived in this country. They decided that I, their only child, should appreciate and never forget the Judaic ancestry of our family. My elementary and my high school training, therefore, was within Jewish institutions of learning. I was taught that there was only one God, and that all of God's children were brothers and sisters to one another. This appreciation of human dignity has always remained with me and with our family. My decision to become a lawyer led me to enroll in a college of New York University, not far from where we lived. This new reality opened my eyes. It also required me financially to clerk at our college bookstore, check coats at Saturday dances, sell newspapers, rent out tuxedos, wash dishes, and sell full of brushes door to door. This period also broadened my horizons, as one of my professors arranged for me to spend the summer working with the Quakers at a slum in Reading, Pennsylvania. It also led to a job for me in a factory and with a labor union during the day as I enrolled in New York University's night law school. Fortunately, one of New York's better law firms hired me as a clerk while I attended classes at night. As World War II hit us, my commitment to pacifism led me to be drafted as a conscientious objector, which in turn led me to serve in time during the war as a nurse in a hospital for feeble-minded children in the state of Maine. I then served as a volunteer human guinea pig in a medical experiment at the University of Minnesota, which was designed to rehabilitate starving people and to find the scientific way of doing so. If you're interested, I can tell you my weight went down to 100 pounds. My friendship with the then mayor of Minneapolis and later United States Senator and Vice President of the United States, Hubert Humphrey, opened up new doors for me, political and public doors, for my energy and for my commitments. The fact that I could later play a role in the American U.S. Senate with Hubert Humphrey and work to eliminate the poll tax and other forms of legal racial discrimination and to achieve human rights, that opportunity turned out to be a blessing for me. And all of this led to the lovely exaggerations which you have heard this evening.